A Brownsville mom who has a child with autism says support groups offer tips and comfort.
She says social media also helps members of these support groups stay in touch. Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey has her story.
Susie Perez says she feels good every time she walks out of a support group. She says she learns from other parents of autistic children and often talks with them for hours. Perez says every day dealing with her developmentally disabled child brings about a new challenge, and she needs guidance from others who are in the same boat.
We feel that we understand each other. Sometimes you talk about it with your family or with somebody that's not going through it, and they try their best to give us advice, but sometimes, it's not until you go through it that you understand.
Perez says her support group of around 40 members meets face-to-face once a month. In the era of social media, the group can keep in contact with each other easily online.
We have play dates. We do have a Facebook page where we communicate constantly. And, if somebody's going to the park, hey, I'm going to the park, anybody want to join? And we get together and we just have an afternoon with the kids.
Lisa Becerra heads up a Valley support group for disabled kids known as Team Mario. She says these support groups are a breath of fresh air for parents of disabled children, and it teaches them how to handle themselves in public.
We invited families and we help them with their children. Usually they don't go out if their child has difficulty transitioning into new environments or certain behaviors.
Becerra says support groups help parents learn to do things like take their developmentally disabled child out to places such as restaurants, the movie theater, or the zoo. Becerra adds children with intellectual disabilities benefit from support groups because the community is accepting. She says it helps them to negotiate their way and transition in a typical environment. In the Channel 5 News studio, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News.